Okay, you may start now.
Okay po. So, a pleasant morning to everyone. I am Miss Dela Cruz, and we are going to report and demonstrate, together with my partner, Miss Luna, how to insert text box, images, and embedding URL and YouTube videos on our webpage. So, for the overview of our report, we will going to report and demonstrate how to design, insert, crop, and modify text and images on website, apply correct ways of embedding URL and YouTube video in website, how to demonstrate to insert different Google application on website, and lastly, appreciate one's creativity in designing a website. So here are the processes or the steps that we're going to demonstrate in our report. So the first is all about images, how to insert and edit images. So under it, we're going to demonstrate how to add an image, how to add an image carousel, how to add captions to our images, how to resize a photo, and how to crop a photo. Then second is about text, how to add text box, how to change the style and format of our text, how to add a collapsible text, how to add a section layout, and how to add a button. And lastly, about embedding, we're going to demonstrate how to add Google Docs, slides, sheets, forms, charts, and how to add YouTube videos, etc. So these elements are very important in a web page because it is they are the ones that construct and make your web page more presentable and more informative with the images and the text, and also additional elements of the Google, which are YouTube videos, Google Docs, that are very, we all know that is very convenient for us students and all the users of Google, because Google is very has a wide scope in, especially in our especially in Google Docs, Google Slides, and Google Sheets. We have a lot to do and can do in this Google Elements. So inserting them in our web pages is very important and significant to make sure that our web page is convenient for all and also creative in the eyes of our viewers. So let's proceed on our demonstration. For the first one is how to add an image. So let's go to our new tab. Ay, okay. So let's share my screen again for here. Share.
Asa mo na uli
So
si Mr. Bolito? For a while lang Mr. Bolito,
okay.
tingnan ko lang yung attire mo kanina. I-open mo lang yung camera mo right now. Mr. Bolito, di ba nandito na si Mr. Bolito?
Sir, ano, excuse me po. Sorry sir, ano po yun sir?
Yung attire mo, hindi ko nakita kanina kasi you are too close to your camera.
Okay po.
Sige, Miss Jehonne, pwede mo na ituloy.
Okay po.
Ano yung suot mo?
So
T-shirt yan na may kwelyo?
Yes po sir, may kwelyo
Okay,
po.
sige. Thank you very much.
Thank you po sir.
Sige, Jehonne, you may continue now.
So we are here on the homepage of the Google Sites, and we're going to click for a new site, which is this blank website. So let's wait it for it to load. Okay. So for the first one that I'm going to demonstrate is how to add an image. So it is in the Insert tab, as we can see here at the right part of the screen, the Insert tab, and under it is the text box, images, embed, and drive. So we're going to click the images. So we have the option if we want to upload a picture specifically from our device, or we can select from the Google, or we can search from the Google. So for now, we're going to select. We're going to choose select for inserting our image. There. Just like what Mr. Bolito discussed earlier, it is also the same in inserting an image in a header. So there are different options for us. We can choose the Google Drive if it is in our Google Drive. We can copy paste a link if we have the link, but for this demonstration, we're going to choose Google Images so that we can easily search for what we want to insert. For example, I want to insert a picture of a um, cake. So we're just going to type cake, and it will show us a lot of options to choose from. Let's say we're going to select this picture. So just click it and click insert in the lower left, insert. So let's wait for it to load there. So this is the image that we selected. And after that, adding an image, we can also add an image carousel. So if you're familiar with some web pages that have a image carousel, it is an image that it is it is a part of a web page that consists of not just one picture but two or more pictures. So it is also under the insert tab in the top right of the screen, and we're just going to scroll down, and we're going to find here the image carousel. Just click it, the image carousel, and we're going it's going to show us this, and what we're going to do is going to click the add button or the add image. So let's click it. Again, we have two options to upload image from our device or select an image from the Google. So let's select image. So again, I'm going to choose Google Images so that I can easily search for an image, so that I can easily insert it in our web page. So I'm going to search related from the first one that we searched, which is cake. So we can search for cookies. There. And we're just going to wait for it to load. Okay. It's loading. Okay. So again, we can choose a lot from Google. So let's choose this colorful one. Let's click it and select insert. So as we can see, it will be placed there, but we want more pictures. So let's add another one from the Google again. Google Images, and let's say, let's search for a coffee. Let's choose this one, insert. And last one, so that we can achieve the image carousel. So for the last one, I think we can search for pastries, just to be aligned with the initial images that we searched. So let's choose this one, then click insert. Okay. So I think that is enough, but we can add more images, but let's add 3 for now. And let's click insert. Let's just wait for it to load in our web page. Okay. While waiting for it to load, the next step that we're going to discuss is how to add a caption in our images. So let's go back from to the first image that we inserted. So in this picture, we need to click it and select this three dot more editing options and just click add caption. It's easy as that. Add caption, and it will give us a text box under the image. So let's just name the picture, which is a black forest cake, like that. So that's how we can add caption to it. Let's see if it is already loaded. It's still loading. But in image carousel, we can also add a caption in our image carousel. Let's see if we can edit it if it's still loading. Okay, it's still loading. Anyways, let's move on first with our next step while waiting for the image carousel to load. So we're done with the captions. And now I'm going to show how to resize and crop a photo. So it's just very easy as well. When we click the button, when we click the picture, just the picture, we're going to see options above it. We have crop, we also have uncrop. So let's first select the crop. So it's not how we usually do crop, but it is this button that we can use to crop our photo, just to select the part of the image that we want to show. For example, there, and we can also adjust it like that. And if we're okay with the crop photo, just click the check button. And if you want to resize the photo, if you want to make it bigger, just drag the buttons around it or the dots around the picture, just like that. And it's very easy to resize a photo in Google site because it has columns in, as you can see a while ago. If we drag the photo, it will show columns like that, so that it can be easy for you to align the pictures in the web page. So that's how we can resize and crop a photo. It's still loading. Sorry, the internet is very slow. The image carousel is still loading. Anyways, the same with the individual picture. We can also do the same thing with the image carousel. We can also resize it. We can also crop the photos, and we can also add captions to our image carousel. Okay. So moving on with our next step is about the text or text boxes. So first, we're going to insert a text box. Okay. So it is also under the insert tab in our top right of the screen. So let's select text box, and it will automatically give us a text box. So for example, I want to give a description for my web page for my viewers. So let's just insert this text. I just copied a text and I'm going to copy paste it in our web page. There. And that's it. That's how we insert text box. We can also resize the text box itself if we want to make it more, if you want to just on the other side of the page. Okay. That's enough. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's okay. Let's say that's how we wanted it to look like, the text box. And just like in um Microsoft Offices like MS Word, MS Excel, and MS PowerPoint, we can also modify our text just like in Microsoft Offices. So we're very familiar with the icons above it, above the text box. So if we want to modify more of our text, we can highlight it. And if you want to select another font style for it, we're going to click this one and choose another font style, which I'll choose I'll choose the Georgia. There. And if you want to make it bigger, we're going to adjust the font size. Let's say 14. And font color is also available in Google's site. So let's say we want to change the color. Let's go for blue or red, dark red. There. And another options that we have for text is the alignment, the numbering, the bullet. We can also it also has a align indent or paragraph spacing, indents, um, strike through, highlight. Example, we want to highlight our text. We can choose highlight and choose light yellow. Okay, first we need to highlight our text for it to be modified. So let's choose yellow. There. We already highlighted our text, and that's it. That's how we can add a text box and also modify our text. The next one would be how to add in how to add a collapsible text. So for the collapsible text, I think it is also familiar for us. When we see a drop down button in a web page, that is what a collapsible text is. So it is also under Insert tab. We have to scroll down and choose Collapsible Group. The very first option here, Collapsible Group. There. So for this first text box, it is the title tab, which can be seen first in a collapsible text. So, for example, we want to share our contact information. So let's type contact information. And we're going to type our contact information in the subtext or in the subtext box. So, for example, we're going to give them our contact number, which is 0973214578, for example, as well as our email. For example, my email, just for an example. And we can also give them our address. If it's a business and it has a physical store, we can add our address. For example, 721 Main Street. Oops. There, just for an example. So that's those are the information that we want our viewers to know about our contact information. And as we noticed, um, in this preview, we will we only see the contact information because it is collapsible text. We need to click this button before we can see there the information that we typed earlier. So that's how collapsible text works. If you want to save space in our web page, it is very ideal to use. Okay, let's deselect. And also, we can also modify our text in the collapsible text. Just what we, excuse me, just what we did earlier. So let's say we want to make it bold and italicize there, and we want to change it into dark blue, just for an example. And we want to make it at the center or at the left aligned. So we can modify our our text as well in a collapsible text. Next one would be add a section layout. So section layout can be seen also in the Insert tab, under Insert tab, which are these content blocks that we can see in our screen at the right side of our screen. So these are the section blocks that we can add for us to insert a template for our web page. If we want to create if we want to add a ready-made format, I mean, for our web page. For example, I want to insert in an image and a text box on the side of it, on the side of the picture. I'm going to choose the first one. Let's click it, and it will automatically add a section in our web page which contains an image, insert image, and a text box. So that's how we can insert a section layout. And lastly, how to add a button. So it is also in under the Insert tab. You just have to scroll down and select button. Because in web page, text can be in a form of a button. So it will be further discussed later in inserting a button in the form of a text, which also incorporates a link, so that it is the highlighted text in a web page. When you click it, it will lead you to another website. So that's how button works. And that's it for my part. Let's see if the image carousel already loaded. Okay, it did not load it, but I have my a web page ready. I just made it few days ago so that I can show you what a carousel image carousel looks like. So just for a moment so that I can show you the example. So here's what I made few days ago. Okay. So here it is. Let's see if the web page is okay. So this is just an example like that. This is the this is how an image carousel looks like in the left side of our screen. So that's how it looks like. If we want to see it move, we can preview it. Select preview just for you to see what it looks like. So let's wait it for it to load. Okay. So there. Okay. So we can edit the pictures as well in the image carousel, and also we can add a caption to it, and that's how it looks like. We have buttons here that we can manually select or manually click to show us different pictures that we selected. And we can also edit the settings of the image carousel, whether we want to um, shift or if you want the transition of the pictures to be manually selected, or if you want it to automatically shift to one picture to another. It is in the settings, which uh, on this web page we can see it here. Just click the collapsible group and click the settings icon and select again the settings on the top right. And here we have option if you want to show the dots under the pictures, if you want to show the captions under the images, and if you want it to auto start. But if you don't like, we can unselect it. But if we like, we can always change the settings, and we can also modify the transition speed. It can be very slow, to slow, then medium to fast. So let's select slow. Then just select update, and it will update. It will be updated in the image car. So that's it. That's my part for our presentation. And Miss Luna will going to discuss and demonstrate about the embedding po.
Okay, thank you very much for your presentation. Any question with the, Miss Jehonne Dela's presentation right now, class? If you will see the first computer subjects that you have learned is yung, di ba, yung software ng MS Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. All of these softwares, yung features niya is available also with MS Teams or any MS Word, MS software that you are using all of the available features in MS Word, Excel, and PowerPoint are also available in this particular, in other particular MS application or Microsoft applications. So that's the reason why they have you have to take all of these three applications during your first computer subjects.